Hey, good morning, everyone. This is my first live stream. Welcome to the Final Flash, also formerly known as Machinish. So, to those who will be joining us, I say welcome. All right. So, I'm not sure who has heard the recent news, but it looks like the World Health Organization is going back at it with saying some crap about needing to wear masks. All right, so we all know that the government here in the United States decided to push heavily about the vaccines. We have 3 different kinds, and apparently they're all causing some problems. Well, it looks like the World Health Organization has said this past Friday that even if you are fully vaccinated, because of the new Delta variant, that even if you're fully vaccinated, you still need to wear those little masks at all times. I'm going to go ahead and actually read what was said. Let me get to it. All right, here we go. People cannot feel safe just because they had the 2 doses. They still need to protect themselves, said Dr. Mariangela Simile. I don't know how to say her last name, nor do I really care. But anyway, she's the Assistant Director General for Access to Medicines and Health Products for the World Health Organization. And then she goes on to say, vaccine alone won't stop community transmission. People need to continue to use masks consistently, be in ventilated spaces, hand hygiene, the physical distance, avoid crowding. This still continues to be extremely important, and even if you're vaccinated, when you have a community transmission ongoing. So I guess now the vaccines are completely irrelevant, according to her, because they won't do anything against this new variant. But let's contrast to what Dr. Fauci said, if you want to call him Dr. Fauci. The Hodge twins, I love what they call him, Dr. Fauci. I've been using that as much as I can. I'm on CNN right now, reading from what they said. I went ahead and pulled it up on my phone because it's quicker. He has said, let's see, what was the report? Okay, the wording. Offering some good news, Fauci said the mRNA vaccines, which are made by Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna, whatever, appear to hold up against the Delta variant. So now we have Fauci and the World Health Organization. They're at odds with each other, which is kind of funny because everyone always referred to both as being the, I guess, the gurus for health, because I guess, Fauci is the only doctor in America anymore for whatever reason. We all learned exactly what happened during the Trump administration with Fauci. Fauci ended up being a total crock throughout the whole thing. We saw the emails, or at least we heard little bits of them, where it was leaked that Fauci said masks would be irrelevant. He even said in a live interview that the mask might, stop a droplet or two of, spreading, but they wouldn't do anything. As far as these little cloth masks, he said they'd be ineffective, more or less. I don't understand that. Why do people go to Fauci? Why do people go to the World Health Organization when they have been constantly contradicting each other? Not just each other, but themselves. Anybody have any thoughts on that, on what's going on? Feel free to comment, leave a like, share, subscribe, anything. Please engage. I greatly appreciate it. Like I said, this is my first live stream, so I'm a little bit nervous. As you can see, I collect some things. You can see some stuff in the background. Power Ranger stuff, mostly. Anybody have any kind of comments that you want to make? Maybe some suggestions or something for my live streams? Today's going to be kind of short just because I have a dentist appointment to get to in a little bit, but I just want your input. So you'll be able to say in the chat. All right. So how about masking? Have you guys been doing it? I don't know about you, but other than work, no. Work required it for a long time during this pandemic. Yes, YouTube, I'm quite aware of your policies. But have any of you been wearing masks outside of work if it's required? If you have, say so, and I'd like to know why. If not, by all means, go ahead and say no and say why. You have the right to wear one. You have the right to not wear one. I'm not going to say anything about that. But I do find it kind of strange seeing people in their vehicles just driving around, having their mask on, windows up. I don't understand that. Why would you do that? Especially during the summertime. Oh my gosh, it's 90 degrees here. 90 degrees in the south. I live in Mount Airy, North Carolina, for those that don't know, which, is pretty much everybody on here, obviously. So yeah, what do you think about what the World Health Organization said as far as fully vaccinated people still needing to wear masks? How does it make you feel about the mask, and what do you think about how that downplays these vaccines? I'm not even going to get into why these vaccines are bad, because that's a whole different conversation altogether. We can make a different video for that. What do you guys think? Nice. Unfortunately, no. I used to have the die cast as well. That's actually from the give me a second. Legendary Defender. They released obviously the regular Legendary Defender version, and then they released a remold of the original. And then let me move. And if you look back here, I also have the SDCC, the Comic-Con version. It was a limited edition. It was the Hyperphase version of Voltron. Yeah, I know. That's the one thing that I was dreading about this. Thank you. I don't really know what to do, just because this is the only place that I have, because it's a desktop. Yeah, and there's not really room in any other places in my house. Thanks, Almond. Is it Almond? Almond? What? Yeah, I gotta think of something to kill that. Maybe if I don't know. Maybe if I switch the blinds. I don't know. Maybe if I reposition them, have them facing the other way, I might do something. Let me try. Hang on. Sorry, this might suck for a second. I don't know. I figured I'd try something. Anything. I don't care. I try to do anything I can. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting some kind of backdrop. Thanks. There's a store on Main Street here that is funny. They already have Trump 2024, and we don't even know if he's going to be running for president. But yeah, it's Mayberry Antiques. No. Mayberry Embroidering. They do hats, shirts. They don't do mugs. They do flags. I even have a. Okay, gotcha. All right, thanks. Yeah, what was I saying? Oh, the hat. Yeah, they do the flags. I also have a Confederate flag shirt from them. Thinking what else? A few other Trump shirts that I have from them. They do all sorts of stuff. Bumper stickers. Oh, they even had one of the Trump $100 bills. That was pretty cool. So okay, so almond. So just minus the M-A-N-D. Okay, cool. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Steven Crowder, and also Brandon Tatum, Hodge Twins. Watching Brandon Tatum got me into ABL. Anthony Brian Logan, he's awesome to watch. Ben Shapiro, I actually learned of the Hodge twins watching Steven Crowder because I saw the first time that the Hodge twins were on Louder with Crowder. Sorry, I got the wording a little mixed up right there. Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm from the South. I don't really feel like I sound like it too much. It's Mayberry Embroidery. Let me get the exact name. I'm very picky when it comes to details. Yeah, Mayberry Embroidery. Okay, there we go. Mask at Work, the whole pandemic. We almost out unless Delta blows up. I'm not going to be vaxxed. Yeah, same. I'm not going to be vaxxed either. I actually can't. The different versions of, or sorry, not going to say versions, different vaccines, they have mercury in them, which I am deathly allergic to. So I have an excuse to not get them anyway. So I'm good on that. Yeah, you look it up. Check out the ingredients for the vaccines. You can find that information. I was looking at it on my phone, I think, last month, and I found that out. Masking is nonsensical, if not delusional. Yeah, amen to that. Let's say you get the vaccine. Let's go from their standpoint. Let's say you believe all this crap. Okay. You get the vaccine. Well, if you haven't had COVID, guess what? You get the vaccine, you just became a carrier yourself. My excuse is freedom. Oh, freedom is never an excuse. Freedom is fact. That's the way I look at it. I don't use it as an excuse. I just use it as reality. It's just what it is. But definitely. Yeah, let's look at it from their perspective. So, the vaccine, when it's put in you, you are a carrier at that point. Not, unfortunately, there are people that don't think that, but it's true. There are people that if you get the vaccine, you're a carrier. If you get tested, I have been told this by some healthcare professionals here. Again, that's just the ones here. That's not a mass thing. So don't take my word for it. That you would likely test positive because that is in your system. If you get a COVID test, again, that's just what the local healthcare professionals have said. So don't be saying, oh, this is an absolute fact. No, this is more, I guess, anecdotal. Your carrier, you can give it to someone else, possibly, but it's not. The symptoms aren't going to be as severe. And the whole thing with the mask thing, if you wear the mask, the idea isn't to protect you from getting sick, even though some say, oh, they can do that. No, the idea is supposedly to protect others from getting sick. Despite what Mr. Fauci decided to say about them being able to only block a droplet or two. But, we don't discuss logic when it comes to that side of the table because that's pretty hard to do. Have you guys ever tried to talk to someone about this whole masking situation who wasn't I guess who didn't really see it the same way as you? Remember when they were telling us to not to wear them at first? Yeah, I saw the interview that Fauci was giving about how we weren't going to become like China. And see, that's the other issue. He was comparing it to China. Like, what in the heck was he doing? Saying later on that, oh, you're going to need masks. Oh, no, you need 2 masks, which the science behind that was common sense, I guess. I don't understand the science of that. If anybody can tell me how common sense is scientific, or I guess supposed common sense in that case, let me know. Since when do we use the idea of common sense for scientific analysis? Because that's not usually how that goes. And Fauci was not really one for common sense anyway. But unfortunately, that fool is who we got under the Biden administration. It's a whole different video by itself. Lying for the greater good. Spooky. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. He lied from the beginning. He lied. He changed his mind. He changed again. He furthered his lie. We're not going to wear any mask because we're going to be like China. Oh, well, you need one mask if you're sick. And then, oh, you need one mask whether or not you're sick. And then all of a sudden, two masks. Has anyone ever seen somebody wear two masks? I'm just curious. I haven't. Have you guys seen somebody do that? If you did, see. Oh, geez. Why? There's some rational assertion I've heard of the poke authors ones. mRNA, potentially allowing individuals to be patented as property of the drug company through patent law. Sorry. And then Dana, you've witnessed people wear two. So how are they acting? How are they acting? Like as far as like their breathing, how they were moving? Were they moving slower than what the average person would normally move, or what? I'm kind of curious about that. Yeah, I live in North Carolina, where it's the South, and it's predominantly conservative in this area. Unfortunately, it's still a blue state due to some issues. We have Roy Cooper as the governor. For those who don't know who that is, he sucks. If someone else here is from North Carolina, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. Or if you know someone from North Carolina, if you've had conversations, then I'm sure they would have told you also. It's really bad. There was a protest during this pandemic stuff against the Planned Parenthood clinics because they were allowed to be open, but churches were closed. Figure that one out. In the Bible Belt of all places. That was bizarre. In the Bible Belt, churches being closed and Planned Parenthood clinics being open. This one's here in Florida. The two masking thing? Okay. They seem normal. Yeah, but you never know how much they were sweating, how hot they felt. It was an old man. Oh, geez. The old man double masking. No, I mean, let's see. I've got the best barbecue sauce. Thanks. It depends on where you get it. I've had some barbecue sauce that wasn't too good. And a little, I guess, tip: if you know anyone with kidney problems, don't give them regular barbecue sauce. Go to DaVita, and there's a homemade white barbecue sauce that you can make. I've actually made it for my wife because she has kidney issues, and it's pretty good. Again, it's a white barbecue sauce. Instead of being tomato based, it's mayonnaise based. I know it sounds weird, but it tastes really good. It's a lot different, and it tastes better after you get all the ingredients mixed in. So you just have to look it up because I forgot all the ingredients. I'm not great at remembering a bunch of stuff at once. Okay, sometimes I am. Let's see. Anything that I missed? CT, Connecticut. Let's see. So one double masking in Florida, one in Connecticut, and so far that's it. Okay. Yeah, I haven't seen any double masking here, which I'm surprised because there are a lot of people here that fall in line to Dr. Fauci. I don't get it. You guys have any kind of suggestions? I know we've already discussed the background with the lighting. I'm gonna do what I can on that. Like I said, this is the only place where the desktop can be. I'm gonna try to figure something out with the lighting issue. Any kind of suggestions I'll take. Maybe some microphone equipment. Can you guys hear me okay? Just want to make sure. Okay. I didn't know if it would be coming out fuzzy or what. And I'm new to the streaming thing, so I'm not sure what you guys think about the resolution, how I can improve it. maybe get a separate webcam, because right now I'm using the webcam that's on my computer. I mean, got it back in, 2018, I think. Mask hysteria. Yeah. I remember when all this stuff started last year. I'm pretty active on my Facebook account. Let's see, best and cheap condenser mic. It's not a bad idea. Drown out the sound around, make it more focused. Okay, it's a good idea. I went to Walmart to look about different streaming material. Unless you guys think there are some other places. Yeah, it does look a little fuzzy. I'm trying to figure out how I can fix that. I'm not really sure. It's fine. Give him that clips and some background. Yeah, most of the mouse clicks at the beginning was me going to the article, clicking over to it so I can read it. As far as right now, yeah, I need to keep my hand off the mouse. I'm really bad at hand placement in videos and pictures. I don't know if you guys have that problem. I should get a ring light or something. Yeah. Walmart has some good kits. They have a big kit, it's like a ring light, a display setup. You know what? Actually, I'm kind of curious. Using desktop or possibly using my phone with like a tripod and a setup for that. Which do you think would be best? Yeah, I don't care. I've heard that before. Um, which is really funny because I like animated stuff and I can actually do some voices what I've been told, but that's a whole different topic. We'll get into that some other time. I don't know. What else should we talk about? Because today was mostly going to be focused on the issue with what the World Health Organization and Fauci said about the vaccines and masking and this new Delta variant, which I guess technically isn't really new because it's been out for a little bit. Maybe some suggestions on how I can do this stream. I guess not necessarily this time in terms of equipment, but I guess maybe like how discussions should go, how they should be talked about. What do you think? Should I stick with just politics? Do other stuff too. As you can see, I collect things. I know I need to work on not moving. I hate sitting still. It bothers me so much. Does anyone else on here get fidgety? Yeah, that's likely true. Yeah, I bet that's true. Let's see. I have uploaded some videos before on here. They weren't like associated with all this stuff. I mean, I did have a Vegeta, or no, well, there's a Goku, Vegeta, and Joe Biden video. I don't know if you guys have seen it. It took me a little bit to customize it. It was really fun to make. In case you can't tell, I'm a big Dragon Ball fan, but I'm sure you can tell because of the channel name and the profile picture. It's Vegeta Blue using Final Flash, which is actually the reason I changed the name. But I don't know. I'm still debating between the Final Flash and Majinish because the Final Flash sounds more like a channel name, but Majinish sounds more like a nickname. So I don't know which one I should stick with. I'm still debating on that. Let's see, if you guys want to get some input, that'd be great. I like taking opinions from people. Any kind of thing I can do to improve, I'm open. Final Flash. Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm trying to work on overlays. I'm not really sure how to do that stuff. I'm going to be learning more about streaming as time goes on. I saw something when I was starting the setup about, I guess, downloading equipment. That way overlays can be possible. I'm not sure how to do that, but like I said, I'll be learning as time goes on. I like learning technology. It's fun. Let's see. Yeah, that might be all for today. But yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, just let me know. Leave a like. Go ahead and comment away. Share, subscribe, obviously. Let your family and friends know, or just strangers on social media too. Because let's face it, we don't know everyone that we talk to on social media. But let people know. It just seems kind of dark, but you got to do you. Yeah, the whole reason behind Majinish, at the time that I made the channel, I was in the Majin Buu arc, Dragon Ball Z, and I just got to the point where Babidi took over Vegeta's mind, and he was Majin Vegeta, so that's the name Majinish. That's why. So it's kind of weird because both names, the Majinish and Final Flash, I wasn't intending it to be like this, but both of them are Vegeta related, and that just happened. That wasn't even intentional. So yeah. All right. But yeah, again, let people know that this channel is up. I'm going to be doing videos. I'm not sure how much. I'm going to be doing videos a week because I have a full-time job. Let's see. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. I got that, but that was Evil Takeover. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that was the bad part. But the one good thing that came out of it was at the end of it, after he broke free, he finally got to show his true potential, or at least his potential up to that point. So it was kind of a good and bad thing, because the Majin power up got him to the max, and then after he broke free, he still kept that power up for Super Saiyan 2. But yeah, I can see your point. I think for that reason, the Final Flash might be better. Yeah, my eyes are wandering because I'm looking down at the chat. It's on the side. Like I said, I'm going to be trying to figure out how I can do some more stuff with this, get the resolution better, and deal with the lighting issue. Yeah, sure. I take it you remember the scene between him and Goku when he told Bobby that you can take over his mind and body, but not his pride. That was awesome. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream now. This was longer than what I planned. I was just going to talk about the stuff with the World Health Organization, Fauci, the vaccines, and the masks. Let me know what you guys. Oh, you're about to hear another click because I got a close stuff pop up. I hate these things. Yeah, let me know what you guys want to see in the future. I'm going to take everyone's comments into consideration. I just like doing that sort of thing. I don't want it to be just me. Thanks. I was really nervous, which is weird. I really shouldn't be, because when I was little, well, let me give some background. So where I live is also the hometown of Andy Griffith. I know where he was born, what house he lived in. I actually pass it a lot. We have what's called Mayberry Days, and from I was in first grade. From the time I was in first grade all the way up until I think 8th grade, I was the tribute actor here for Opie Taylor during Mayberry Days, and so I got to talk to so many people that would come here from throughout the whole country. It was nice. So you would think after doing something like that, I wouldn't be nervous. No, that ain't the case. I'm still as nervous as crap. Oh yeah, I don't really enjoy cussing, so you won't get that on my stream. I mean, if you guys are gonna be saying stuff in the comment, I ain't gonna say anything or remove comments or something like that. Just keep it respectful toward each other. That's all I care about. Yeah, that's about it. And again, just let me know what you want to see. All right. And I gotta think of a certain way to end these streams other than just cutting them out. All right, you guys take care. Have a good day. If you enjoy this, keep doing them. I usually don't engage, so good luck. Okay. All right, thank you. Again, just share this stuff. Let people know that there's a new conservative YouTuber that's out there, because the big ones are they're getting attacked by YouTube, Twitter. We all know the story behind Crowder, and the Hodge twins have had some issues before. So yeah, if a bunch of us little guys decide to speak up, it's going to be a lot harder for them to manage. And that's what we have to do. We have to speak up and go out and do stuff. Get stuff done. All right, you guys have a good day.